What's going on, guys? Tonight I got some purple Gator Jigsaws. Absolutely, I don't know if the camera's gonna even really do this thing. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. But in person, man, this thing is unreal looking. Two different phenotypes. Really just awesome looking. The way it almost has a color changing look. Seen some really cool looking purple Gator Jigsaws, but nothing like this. Smells fruity. A little tiny bit of floral, mainly just fruity. Still a couple seeds. These are really, I guess, desirable is the word I'm looking for. Desirable phenotypes. Really cool looking. I like it. Can get out of there. Okay, so very minimal damage to the placenta. But there's the interior. Mean looking. Really cool looking. Let's give it a try. Really, just a wonderful flavor. Very fruity. There's a little bit of floral. And at the very end, the very end, I got a touch of bitter, but not bad. Okay, and there's some seeds. See another one floating around. There we go. There is the interior of that one. Excuse me. Burp. All right. All right, so the first one was very fruity up front. The floral didn't really start coming in until about halfway through chewing it up. I started getting some floral. And at the very, very end, a little bit of bitterness. That second one, it was floral right up front with the fruity, but had zero bitterness. Just very, very slight differences. And that's one thing that's interesting, is eating these peppers. A lot of people don't realize every single pod you eat is going to be slightly different. Every single one. Maybe consistencies to it. It may be such a slight difference that most may not be able to pick it up. Not 100%. Good burn going. So I'm about a 4. All on the tongue. And the very, very back of the mouth, right where it meets the throat. Got a little bit of a burn going there too. Got a little bit of burn going on my gums on the bottom, on the inside. Still a good fruitiness in my mouth. Definitely a good amount of floral flavor too. This one took a little bit to reach its peak. I kind of feel like it's still going. It's hard to tell. Because it's not just immediately just all in your face. The flavors that is the flavor that is left in your mouth is great. These don't have that very defined, like strong peppery flavor you get with a lot of pods. A lot of people, describe it as chinen's flavor. I feel ahi peppers have their own distinct, or should I say Bacadum in general, not necessarily just ahi peppers, but most Bacadums are referred to as ahi. But they kind of have their own specific peppery flavor. I feel like so do annuums. They all kind of have their own distinct peppery flavor. And this one doesn't really have that. You don't get that distinct chinen's flavor. It's just very fruity and floral. They get a little bit of a watery flavor as well, which is interesting on a dark pod like that. And that flavor, I'm more referring to anybody who's eaten a white pod. You'll understand what I mean by a watery flavor. It's a very watery, planty kind of flavor. It blends in with the floral. So if you don't like floral, the floral is going to overpower it, and that's all you're going to taste. Burn slowly going down. say I'm back down to like a 2, but it's still hanging on. Excuse me, pepper burp. And just feel burn slowly dropping. That flavor, though, can't get over that. Just hanging around. Glad I saved seeds for them. May have to add that into my garden next year. I believe I was attempting to grow a different pheno. These, I like the look of them more. And I think these had a little bit more floral to them, but not really too much more. That pepper's just known for having just a good fruity, slightly floral flavor to it. These were a pretty strong floral flavor. It's not too pungent that it takes away from the fruitiness. And that watery flavor. I don't know how else to describe it. You eat white pods, you know. Just a watery or watered down fruity flavor. Backed up by floral. This burn is gone. Flavor's definitely still there. It's lightening up. It's definitely becoming less apparent. But it's still there, and I can taste that I'm still gonna have those flavors in my mouth for a little while. So I'm gonna enjoy that. All right, guys, burn daily.